So this is the test. How's the sound, the microphone? Is everything clear? Hey guys, how's it going on? Welcome to your quarantine. What's a bad news? But it's a good news for you and for me. My studio is ready. So I'm going to spend this quarantine time sitting home and doing videos for you. Well, China has been through a lot and they really fight through this coronavirus and COVID-19 that we call it now. And they managed to stabilize the situation, and the US now is a number one and way far away from China was. What a news. So I think the world is going somewhere, it's going somewhere very crazy and very fast. Italy is in a big crisis, Spain following up. In Italy, they don't take any more patients above 60 years old. So what are you gonna do? I have no words for that, I do not know, but all crazy and we gotta sit home. I think that's the best solution to do is to sit home, and if you go somewhere outside, don't forget to wear a mask. And one time we were so free and now we locked up. What a freedom when you cannot go anywhere. I don't need to wear a mask right now because I'm speaking to you not directly in the camera, and there's a beauty in it. That's what I think is a good time to do a channel, and my studio is ready. So this will be a podcast, and as well I'm going to show you my daily routine while I'm here in the quarantine, and we will discuss as well a lot of other things. Oops. So anyways, let's get back straight away to what is safety and what you need to do in your house to protect yourself. And I have come up with ideas how to set up certain way, what do you call this, a set to make your stuff healthy and safe. I made this very interesting platform outside in the garage, and every time we buy something from the grocery, even from the pharmacies, anywhere, and the people bring it to us, any delivery, it goes through that stages of sterilizing, and that keeps us safe, and we take less risk to get sick. So let's play that first. So, and here we are outside, and I'm going to show you how we take all the precautions, and I do suggest everyone to have exactly the same system. It's not expensive, you just need a couple of things that you can find around the house, such as 4 buckets. So here we have some groceries, some of these things that packed very well, like into the packages that the water will not be able to go through. We will do through these steps. So for you to do this, it's very easy. You just need to have 4 containers. Why 4? I will let you know exactly why right now. So the number 1 is we use food grading chemicals such as sunlight. This is what they sell here in Indonesia. It's called sunlight. It's a dishwashing. We put it here mixed with the water, and we use some of the sponges. You don't need to completely dip it in, you just do it from outside. If you want to, you can dip it in just for safety purposes. And the second bucket, it's a bleach. We use just a little bit of bleach mixing with the water. So right after we wash it inside the first bucket, we dip it in the second bucket, and then we dip it in the third bucket, which is just the water. And a fourth bucket, again, just the water. Why we need 2 completely clean waters is because the soap and bleach that was in the first 2 buckets will most probably stay in this bucket, and then when we wash it in the second clean water, it will be almost clean. I wouldn't be so sure that it will be 100% clean, but it will be mostly clean. It's much better than rather than we just use 1 bucket of water. So we do it twice. And the reason why this bucket has the biggest ones, there's also a point, because we want the water to get less contaminated as possible. So the bigger the buckets you have for the water to rinse it, the better it is. And then we have a step number 5. We dry it over here, and then we use some towels to dry it. And then we have some groceries such as, for example, packages that we get from Tokopedia. We do not know yet what's inside. Some of them are groceries, some of them are alcohol bottles that we will use for the next steps. And we use these sprays. This is a concentration of 70% alcohol and 30% of water. So I will teach you later how to make this spray to distill everything. And here we just spray on the top of the packets, 360 degrees all around, and then we wipe it with a towel. Once it's done, most probably it's safe, then we take off the packages and then we do that inside again. So every plastic that comes to this house, it goes through this garage. Nothing stays, no plastic that covering the product that cannot be washed is being brought inside the house. Everything stays here and then we collect it in this box. Every time we do that, we will clean our hands after that. And sometimes if it's so many groceries, we would also take off our clothes and wash it. So this is how we do. There's all the steps that we needed to do. Bayati is still doing the water dipping through the whole process, and number 5 is drying. Anima is still cleaning the groceries and the product. She's already done. That I'm not able to dip inside. So it is not hard to set up this kind of setup in your house, and I think it is much harder to start it, but if you do it, it's not so difficult. You just need some dishwashing, some bleach and some buckets of water, and then it is better be safe than not to be safe. And if you don't have landed house like this, then I suggest you do it in your maybe you have apartment, I suggest you do it in your lobby of your apartment or somewhere outside if it's possible, as far away from the kitchen and the living rooms where contamination might spread and stay there for a long time. So do it before you enter the house, and I think it's better be safe, take care of yourself, and don't let the virus or any chances of it to come inside of your house. So let's go back to the office. So I hope all this video were useful for you and your family to stay a little bit playful, at the same time a little bit of activity for you to do in your house, and a little mental clarity for you to not to worry that any contamination might be brought home by you or by the groceries that you bought, and your family stay safe and you yourself. And of course there will be more videos like this when we come up with some new ideas, and we will post it online so you can see, and maybe you can use that too for yourself. So thank you so much for watching today, and see you tomorrow.